pitch strikes. What was the difficulty in finishing them today, from a pitching standpoint?
I'm sorry.
Keith was throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but it looked like he was having trouble finishing off hitters today.
Keith he struggled there for about an inning and a half, and he picked it up. So, I mean, with him, it's just making sure he's staying in and around the zone. When he's leading it up is when he gets in trouble, and when he gets hit, or when he starts walking people. But he really he battled through. He didn't have his stuff today, obviously, but he battled through. He had one tough inning, and then came back out and did his job. So, kudos to him.
Did the short week kind of phase him? I mean, he was starting on Tuesday with the late series last week, and then probably wasn't his normal rest or his normal bullpen sessions. Did that throw him off a little bit this week, or?
It might have a little bit. I haven't really talked to him about that, but I know he was ready to go out there today, and same with Raleigh and Jeff. They were both on the same rest, but yeah, I think they all came out and they're ready to go. I think Keith did a pretty nice job today.
Coach mentioned some of the youth on the team, and just wondering if the guys are feeling a lot of pressure at this point to try and right the ship, turn it around a little bit. Do you get that sense as a guy who's been here for a while?
I'm not sure they're knowingly doing it. I think it's just something that they understand that they do it for the next guy. That takes the pressure off you. So when they're in the box, they kind of like, oh, I have to get hit here. It's like you got to think of it a different way. You got to think, oh, I'm going to do this for the next guy, and he's going to do it for the next guy. So I think it might be a problem, but we're working on it. And they showed early in the year that they have no problem stepping up there and getting the job done, but just couldn't do it today.
Might be a tough weekend, or at least maybe a little raw right now, but do you think you learned something about the team walking out of this one?
I mean, every day in practice, every game, we learn more and more about ourselves. So definitely, yeah. And we have to learn how to be aggressive, but also being smart while we're being aggressive. So
it's a big week, obviously, with Nebraska, and then the start of conference play. First off, for Tuesday, I guess, what with that stage, what does that bring some of the youth on this team? What challenge does that pose?
I think it's a great opportunity for us. It's always a fun time going down there with a big crowd and great environment. So I mean, it's going to prep them a lot for the conference, and once we go later in the year and we go away games at places, it's going to be pretty loud. So I mean, it's going to be a great opportunity for us, and it's going to be great for young guys to get out there.
Kind of keep the dam together while the offense figures it out. I mean, there's a lot of pressure on those guys right now.
Yeah, but they will. I mean, those are upper class guys. They will. They understand it. I don't see any division going on amongst the players. They understand what they got to do. We didn't pitch perfect today, obviously, in the second inning, but they'll be okay. They understand. So I don't worry about that part at all. I think they're going to get stronger and better. And now that we've got a couple of new guys in the mix today who haven't pitched much. So I don't see that going away. We just got to keep working on our offense and somehow get these guys comfortable. I don't know exactly what that means. Maybe I got to stand on my head or something like that. But they just got to get more comfortable in playing in these kind of games, because these games are not going away. In the conference, this is very typical of a conference series, in my opinion. Winthrop was very similar to what we're going to see out of St. John's and some of the teams in our league. So.
Going into this week, I guess, with some of those pressures that the guys might be feeling, is Nebraska the ideal opponent to be walking into Tuesday?
Well, we just need to play. Obviously the environment will be different down there than what they're accustomed to playing in, but, I don't think we need to get hung up on who it is. We just need to get some at-bats. Obviously they're playing well right now. They got good pitching, so it'll be a great preparation for what we're going to see over the weekend. So, we just need to get out there and play, and hopefully another 3 to 5 at-bats for some of these guys, then get themselves going a little bit for the weekend.